happened with you? I think you told the story about what happened with you and Mark Wahlberg and like
Marky.
A Boston
Um,
Bruins jersey or something like that.
yeah, I mean, so the crazy shit is I told the story, if people have seen it, and it seemed like,
But you haven't gone into it though,
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no. But I'm saying, like, when I told the story, it seemed like I'm getting a lot of backlash because, once again, it's like I'm hating on white people because Mark's white.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
That's what the white people are
Okay.
saying, right? But it's a story that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I came from Boston.
Well, for the people that don't know,
And,
yeah.
and what people don't know about Mark was Mark was had a little racist in him. Mark Wahlberg, because Mark came from a racist side of the city. Remember I told you it was segregated? Mark was on the other side of the fence now.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mark's had run in with black people and used the word nigger and oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong, that don't we're not gonna define Mark from that. He went on to be a big star and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, God bless him and everything he done, but what the story happened. So I told you how it was with the gangbanging and what our colors were.
Right.
All right. Now we young, so don't judge me like, oh my God, we young, we wild. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? You know. When I look at my younger self now, of course, as an older guy, I'm like, man, what the fuck was I doing?
Was
But
you a bully,
you know what I'm
man?
saying? Um,
Was Young Zeno a bully? Kind of give me like
I was
bully
I, I was
vibes a
I,
little
I
bit.
was I was a trouble man. I was a shit starter.
Yeah.
Like I'd be in clubs drunk with 100 niggas and just crack someone in the head with a Hennessy bottle. I was a wild boy, man. Like motherfuckers will tell you, you know what I'm saying? I grew up like wild as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie, but I paid my price though for that.
Right.
Like my karma for that hit me in ways that I know. So don't get me wrong. Like I don't brag about no shit like that. You asked me. No one ever asked me
Right.
like that. But it was more or less not just trying to just book, but it was like I had a big fucking crew at Four Corners. I was a part of a big crew with some shower posse with these mob niggas. Like I was, how the fuck else can I not let my nuts
But
hang
look,
in there? You know what I'm saying?
before we go there, what happened with Mark? Was he on Arsenio Hall or something?
Well,
Like what
so
was the?
okay, so Mark was gonna. Mark had the group, just a good vibration. Remember
Oh,
the
the Funky
song?
Bunch.
Funky Bunch. He was going on Arsenio Hall, and he was gonna wear Boston Bruins shit. And we know we like yo, you don't do that because we.
Does he know the history with that? Being from
Course,
Boston. Okay.
because we was the RSO. That's all we wore. That was like everybody knew that. That was it. On every album cover we've ever had, on every picture we've ever had, we was buying out the fucking sports shops, getting Bruin shit. Man, we made them rich buying all that shit.
Mm.
He knew it. Everybody knew it. The whole
Yeah.
fucking city knew it.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna wear it on Arsenio. So I'm like, man. So we got in touch with Donnie, his older brother,
Okay.
the new kids on the block.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Donnie. Donnie on Boston Blue doing his thing,
Yeah.
But Donnie and them again, they from Donnie Irish and Jewish, so they from over there. They was So it was only until Maurice Starr brought them in to do the black songs, the new kids on the block, that Donnie's getting, that the black community is kind of accepting
Yeah.
Donnie because they're like the white new edition.
Yeah.
The same producers producing them, same shit. So but they was still white, you know what I'm saying? And they was representing white. You know what I mean? Because it was what it was. They was who they was. Like
They was kind of hard though, man.
No. I'm not saying the music. Maurice Starr had him lit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying but they came from that. Like nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. They came from over there, like 100%. You know what I'm saying? But shit, they did what they had to do. To you know what I'm saying? So. That's a different story. That's a whole different story. But I spoke with Donnie. I said, Donnie, just tell Mark don't wear that. Tell him wear Celtics, Red Sox, anything but that, my nigga. I got a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like
Y'all was cool enough. You can call Donnie like that back
then?
then.
Yeah, Donnie knew the fucking right, because I was that nigga in Boston. It was, like, damn, he got right on the phone quick. I said, he's like, yeah, man, he don't want to listen to nobody. He's his own man. I said, oh, yeah? I was just like, oh, I thought he was going to be all right. Everything's going to be cool. I said, word? I said, all right. And then we found out where his practice was going to be. We only had 2 days, but we found out where he was going to be practicing. So it was down Fenway Park. And we went down there and shit. We noticed it has a front where you gotta. It was John Messina's rehearsal spot where rock bands would go down and rehearse.
Right.
So man, we seen him down there. It was his crew. He wasn't there. They was down there smoking weed. We rushed him. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of them got out. We did what we did.
Did they know why? What it's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What's it?
They was like, what the fuck is happening? They was like, damn, but shit happens.
Y'all was wilding back then.
They was, get Marky out of here. Get John Messina screaming, get Marky out of here. Get grab Marky. They got him out of some, like, I don't know if it was a trap door.
Right.
Or a back door, some ill door. They got him up out of it, and they got his ass up out of there. That's not the end of the story. Mark ended up going on Arsenio Hall wearing some other shit. Some Chicago White Sox, some type of a hat, whatever. They didn't wear it. But they was minus a couple of their members and shit.
Damn, man.
But out of that came Dick Scott. Now this is where it gets interesting. So Dick Scott's this huge dude, black dude, manager in the 60s back then. But if think of a dude from the black exploitation films and shit, right? So Dick Scott was the one who's responsible for Marky on the Calvin Klein ad, getting in the movies, everything, put him in acting school and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dick Scott, you know what I'm saying? A black man.
Okay.
He lived in Jersey, in Inglewood, New Jersey. So I got a call that he wanted to meet with me. So I went and met him. I met him at a restaurant in Boston. He said, look, I can't stay too long. I just want to, I want you and your guys to come to New Jersey to my house. I want to have a meeting with you. He said, I'm going to have my assistant call you, and we're going to talk before you come about a few things. So I got the call. The call was about the money and what I wanted to leave Mark alone. Right?
Really? Okay.
And, I think he gave about $25,000, right? And we ended up going to his house. He had a mansion with all these different rooms. Now, Dick Scott, again, was a major manager type guy. Back then, you knew the men like Gene Griffith, and he's like one of the main guys. Like people knew his name back there. Avant Clarence Avon. He's like one of those. He's in that circle of guys. You know what I'm saying? So we went up there and met Dick, and me and Dick started. He gave me a tour bus. I said I needed a tour bus. He gave me a tour bus. We was about 12, 13, 14 deep, staying at his crib.
Wow. In
the tour bus, and we left that morning. We made us all breakfast. We ate breakfast. We left that morning, and I had like about a 2-hour talk with him, and like from then on, we kept in touch. I seen him in New York, and he was he started being like a father figure. Like just the way he talked was just like he was like, son, you ain't got to do shit like this. And he called me son and everything. I found out later that Dick was gay.
No.
I found out why you say it like that?
I said no. I wasn't expecting that.
I said no.
I'm thinking.
Nah, man, nah. But and the only reason I say this was because that's when, as far as gay goes, I didn't even judge it. Once I found out later he was, because I was so, this motherfucker's fly. I mean, the fucking gay
he was already cool to you, buddy.
Nah, but so beyond cool, he was just a fly motherfucker. Right. He looked like Superfly. Like he just was, and his demeanor and just the shit he would kick to me. Like nobody kicked no shit like that to me. Like he just was a smart black man that was fly as fuck. Like my father was more gangster. My father come across as more real mob than black.
Yeah.
Dick was like, you know what I'm saying? And I just was soaking up game. And man, he just was like, man, so I started really getting a relationship with him and shit, man. He passed away, heart failure, whatever, but, out came the relationship. Me and Mark never seen each other after that. But
to this day?
To this day.
It takes a distinct individual to possess the desire to defy the law. Such individuals must exhibit audacity, fearlessness regarding consequences, and the traits of calculated risk takers. They may be categorized as mere addicts, yet their addiction is to currency and adrenaline. What do they lust more? Some seek the mountains of dead presidents, while others yearn for the rush. These are not stories of glorification, but chronicles of redemption. Articulated in their own voices, these are the extraordinary accounts of individuals who will be eternally enshrined as crime gods.